guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Throwback Thursday and I'm excited to do this review. It won't be super long, but I'm pretty excited about this one. Before we go any further, nothing on my nails, but I am wearing a combination on my lips, of course. So All Over My Lips, Made Famous by Kim Kardashian, is by MAC. It's the color in Angel. It's a frost finish. So that's what's on my lips all over. And to top it off, of course, is Buxom's White Russian, which is probably Buxom's most famous product. I'd have to say, like, all beauty gurus that I follow that have millions of subscribers, and us peons too, we love it, and I understand why. Whether it's on its own or on top of stuff, it's great. So anyway, moving right along. I would like to extend a great thank you to Savvy Canadian Auntie who picked this week's Throwback Thursday. I know you comment on many of my videos. I do appreciate that. And as always, you guys, I always encourage communication, help one another. If someone has a question, I might not have the answer, but I'm sure most of you guys know more than I do. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for selecting this week's Throwback Thursday. So this week's Throwback Thursday is a DW Home candle, of which I picked up at Winners for $7.99. It is from one of my favorite candle companies, DW Home, and it's the Peppermint Stick. So $7.99 at HomeSense, which is like Home Outfitters, Marshalls, TJ Maxx for the States. So it's a discount store. Okay, so there's a little snowflake on top. All right, so I could not find scent description or scent notes online. Just lots of people trying to sell this candle on eBay with whatever. I don't know, eBay. Sometimes it's pretty expensive, I'll tell you that much. All right, so it does have a dust cover, just sort of telling you that it's peppermint stick, of which obviously I took it off when I went to go burn it. So this is the candle here in this gorgeous packaging, similar to a lot of their holiday themed candles that DW Home does. Very reflective, very metallic, whether it's red or gold or silver. As you'll see, one of my other selections here is a different color, but it's a metallic finish. It is a single wick. There we are. It stayed place. It's gorgeous. So I got this at the store. I really liked it. Peppermint, of course, I love my peppermints, and I like DW Home. So I'm like, okay, there was this and there's another one again that's going to be in the selection and coming up here that I picked up. I'm like, oh, those are new. I'm going to try those out and put them on my Throwback Thursday. So anyway, I picked this up. So I loved it on cold. So I'd give it like a 9.5 because I thought it was pretty good. So I put it into this collection here, and it's been burning in my bedroom. Now, I will say, as I always say with DW Home candle, I have more difficulty with a single wick than I do with a double and a triple wick DW Home candle. And it's not that it's bad or anything, it's just I find that the single wicks are a little bit more finicky. That's the best way I could put it. But overall, this candle performed so well in my bedroom. Perfect place for it. I could have probably put this in my great room out here all on its own, and it would have kicked butt. Like, it would have done fine. It would have thrived in here. But I did have it in my bedroom. So DW Home candles in these holiday collections are silver lined on the inside. And as you can see, they're sooting along the top. So that is where the issue is. But it's because of the circumference of this candle. You know, as it burns further down, it becomes more sooty around the edges near the top. This happens because, for example, this is another DW Home candle, and that's a 3-wick, and so this doesn't really get sooty because there's obviously more space for the soot to go, or whatever. So anyway, that is interesting. So yeah, it's a bit sooty, but otherwise it has burnt from top to bottom. Perfect, amazing, just a bit sooty. There has not been any tunneling, which I do tend to get with DW Home single wick candles, but I'm happy to report that this one's doing really well. Now, for any of you who don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is CanadaKim1978. Canada is spelled with a K. I always post my Throwback Thursday photo the night before, like on the Wednesday. And I was looking at this candle the other day because all these ones here that'll come in the size, like this is also a DW Home, like 3 wicks. The part about the packaging that I was like, oh, I wish, is that you can't see the illumination while burning, while it's burning, because that metallic lining on the inside kind of protects it. and it kind of dances within and shoots up, and that's nice. But I wish I could see it burning from, you know, from within. But I'm happy to report, if you saw my Instagram photograph, I had it where you could actually see the flame on the inside. And I don't know if it's just because the silver lining was a little thinner on one side of the candle than the other side, because if I turn it to one direction, you couldn't see it at all. It was just as you see here while it was burning. And then I turned it around this way as if you would have seen it in my photograph, and you can see the candle itself. So that's the one thing with DW Home Holiday. I just wish that you could do that balance where you could still see the illumination while it's burning. But otherwise, it's beautiful. Okay, scent. Scent is, sorry, I'm like, oh, itchy. Scent is awesome. It's the perfect balance between peppermint and vanilla. And the best way I can describe it, for those of you who've ever had a Tic Tac, those white Tic Tacs, it smells just like that. And when you pop one of those white Tic Tacs initially into your mouth, it tastes like the outer coating is very vanilla-like. And then of course, when, you know, it fades away to a peppermint. That's exactly what I get from this candle. I really think that if I could find this candle in double, triple wicks, I would definitely pick it up. I think it's fantastic. 100% recommend. Perfect for this time of year. I love it. And I really love, for some reason, again, I'm not a packaging person, but I really love the packaging of this year. I thought it was really cute. And I know it's a single wick, but $7.99, it's doing really well. It doesn't tell me the burn time on the packaging at all, but generally a single wicks could probably run me close to 30 hours. I know that on some of the single wicks, that like their standard non-holiday ones, it actually stamps on the front of whatever the burn time is that they state, whether it's a single, a double, or a triple. The singles and doubles, I would always add 30% more burn time, because I find that I get more burn time in those. The triples, they burn very quickly. They've got 3 wicks. So I think I'm going to be getting about 30 hours out of this. And you can see it. I'm more than halfway down. I'm about here. So I'm really enjoying this, you guys. And I, again, thank you, Savvy Canadian Auntie, for picking this week's Throwback Thursday. Oh, I'm really excited about burning this candle. I love it. It's perfect in my bedroom too, especially in the morning. Today is day 1 for me on my vacation. It is truly the Thursday. Like, I'm literally filming this. I'm going to upload it. This is my day 1 for vacation. So when I got up this morning, I didn't have to go anywhere. Pager was quiet. I read in bed and I watched a little bit of YouTube, and I had this peppermint candle going. It was perfect. I had my coffee and peppermint. It kind of woke me up a bit. It was gorgeous. So there you go. That is the review for that. Now, for this week's Throwback Thursday, same rules apply. First person in the comment section down below who makes a comment asking me to burn one of these candles, I will absolutely acknowledge you and let you know that we'll be burning your candle of choice. And we'll come back and I'll do my review next Thursday for this candle, whichever one you choose. So we have Yankee Candle's Christmas Cookie. Thanks to Anthony over at Candle Cafe. He's the one who always, every time I pick this up and then go to show it to you guys, I'm like, he's always reminds me of it, because he's the one who told me all about it on his channel. If you haven't checked out his channel, it's great. He's a very sincere guy. It's one of the few sincere people on YouTube that I'd have to say that is out there. So anyway, hi Anthony. Okay, and then we have another DW Home candle. This is that 3-wick one I pulled out earlier. It's in Holiday Spice. And then we have Trap Candles, a Lemon Sugar Cookie. Another DW Home candle, and it's Cinnamon Spice. Very festive. So the sister to the candle that we just reviewed, this is also DW Home. It's in Golden Shortbread. I have a friend of mine, Lisa, she told me she burned hers, and she's like, I got a no scent throw, so I'm really hoping that when it does come time that I burn that, I hope I get a throw with it. Oh. All right, so I got Pecksniff England's limited edition Pine and Clove. Another peppermint stick, but this one's by Sensational. Sensational, not to be mistaken by the wax melts. And last DW Home candle, which is Amber and Tonka. Very handsome packaging. And the last two candles are Bath & Body Works candles. And this one here is the wintertime jingle all the way. Yeah, most of you guys will probably get that. Anyway, and last but not least is White Barn's Comfort Fireside from last year. And they come out with this particular scent every single year. So you guys, that is Throwback Thursday this week. This is my last Throwback Thursday before Christmas, so for those of you who do tune in and watch, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy, safe, healthy holiday season. As you can see, I'm now green. We were completely white and minus like sub-zero temperatures for quite some time, and it's warmed up quite a bit. So for those of you traveling, be safe. Take it easy. Everyone can get so stressed out. Like I have seen it. We all have lately, as I'm sure. People just get so stressed out and over nothing. At the end of the day, you have to realize that there are things that are really, truly important in life, and then there are things that are just like, you think about it in a week's time, and you're like, why was I so upset about that? I'll share it with you really quickly. It has nothing to do with candles. When I get really angry about something, like if I don't agree with something, I will actually write it down before I respond, or if I respond, because I find to write things down and to look over it over and over again, it makes me feel better rather than lashing out and like so in life, that's just kind of what I've done, and I found myself doing that a lot this week. Just, you know, experiences outside of this candle community, within this candle community. Again, it's really sad. Again, I don't know how many of you guys have stuck around to listen to me yammer, but it's really sad. There's at least a couple people that I'd be really sad about leaving YouTube for the candle community that seem to be leaving, or for their own issue. I really wish, I really wish they wouldn't, especially can't just announce that he was, and it's unfortunate. You know what? I understand it's exhausting. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. I understand where Kent's coming from, Tina Divalicious, but at the same time, well, I'll miss you very much. And I know his sister must be coming home soon, because she generally comes back from Japan for Christmas. So anyway, I always miss those. I'll miss that this year if they don't do something. But yeah, I guess in the big scheme of things, when you are a content creator here on YouTube, you take the good, the bad, and the ugly. But you know what? I know with my subscribers, you guys have been awesome. There has really been very little ugly. I do not do the drama. I don't go there. It's not worth it. People try to sucker you into it. But by the way, guys, you know, like if you want to try to sucker me into it, remember I was a guard in a prison cell, or a jail cell for years. You can say anything you want to me. Bounce, boom. Like, really? I've got pretty tough skin, so, and I know I've seen it where my subscribers I've bluffed some comment up there for a while. My subscribers just went blah, 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 and then I deleted it because I don't need to play that game. I'm not into that stuff. There's people out there that are very negative, and I really hope Kent comes back. There's a couple other YouTubers I don't mind if they left, but Kent, I would love to come back. So you guys, as always, have a very Merry Christmas. Have a safe holiday season. Enjoy your time with your friends and family. And from Willow and I, we want to wish you guys all the best. Take care and have fun.